Leave it.
Watch out,
Leave
watch
it.
out, watch out, bud. Watch out.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you. Alright, so the powder man was the explosives guy. He got paid the fat bills. He got $5 a day. That's a lot of money, ain't it? Right, and that is 1/4 of an ounce of gold. So he didn't make too much, but it was definitely a lot more than everyone else did. Now, the powder man, because you had the $5, you had a lot of money to put on goods and services. So you could hire a child, apprentice, right? So when you have your apprentice working in the mine with you, you could pay him a low wage because he's just a apprentice, right? And you're a apprentice, right? But I was jackhammering the stamping bar. It'd be drilling into the wall. It'd be a tap, turn, tap, turn, tap, turn. That way, it would drill a clean hole into the wall. Make 5 of those in a 5-die formation. After that, you would clean it out with a blow gun. Alright? With one of these, blow it out. It's right here, it's like a bicycle pump. Put it into the wall, blows out, get his swab stick. Glorified Q-tip. Make sure it's nice and clean, right? Everything's clean, that's how good you make your explosives. Listen up, right? Black powder on newspaper. You roll it up. You put clay on one side and wax on the other. You just made a firecracker times 100. Firecracker squared to the 30th power. Alright? Put your fuse in, and you got yourself a staff of makeshift dynamite tip. Right. So you put that into the wall. Do that 5 times in the formation. Make sure it's tight. If it's not tight, it can just blow out and blow everything up. Alright, so connect all the fuses to one fuse. Have enough fuse so it's a cheap, but yet still enough time to leave. Then you would go into a drop hole or a jumping hole. A jumping hole was just a small little side on the side, right? The apprentice would make sure everyone is in the mine, and the powder man would jump through the drop hole. Count 5 bangs. If all 5 were off, you'd wait 30 minutes for all the dust and rubble to exit the mine. Then you'd go out, make sure everything is safe, then send in the miners. And the miners would clean everything up. And he got paid his $5 a day for that. He did less work, more money, but he had a chance he was gonna die. Kind of like the guys that were in the helicopters on Vietnam. They got paid like 200 grand a year, but sure, they were like their life expectancy was 2 weeks. For powdermans, they usually had a longer life expectancy and a bit more money, but whatever. Whatever. Money, dying, you too. You're depressed anyway, so I know which one you're. Yeah? Yeah, people could die here. Just explosives would. If you didn't make it in the jump hole, the shrapnel could whiz past your head and kill you.
Oh, so they're still digging right here.
If you're a bit behind, it could blow you out of the gold mine, or it can just disintegrate you with your blow through.
You should know.
Alright, let's go. Watch out for your head.
Did anyone die?
So, recorded. There's only one death recorded in this mine. That's the people being dumb. They connected the uneven tunnel, and it cascaded and killed a man. However, that's only recorded. The foreman would often have people down in the mine shaft because they stole. But if you kill someone in your workplace, you're not going to write about it, are you? And most people, if they were injured, they'd be dragged outside of the mine so they didn't have to report it. So, legally, one person died. But if someone died in your workplace environment, McDonald's, you're not going to say, you're not going to write it down if you have to. Right? So, technically one, but maybe, who knows. Alright, we're going to start going this way. Raise your hand just a bit. Like, when you're passing through, you'll feel like the ventilation coming up through the top. What was that?
Just cool, man. This right here. Just go right there. That fish right there, let's go. Good. Good. Look like a head. Just go right there. See the tree. That's cool. It's cool. It's tight. Almost got laughing when I go running.
I got the little string.
Almost got laughing left in the morning.
Put your light here.
Yep. Me in the gold mine, man. Hmm?
Yeah, it's pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, tell her, man. Yes. You get a lot.
Turn to the side again.
You lost in this now. Hmm?
Come close to me a little bit.
I'm
So
trying to
you're
breathe
blocking
now.
that light. Okay. Look at me.
Mike, I'm elevator. You lost this bubble,